Phone.
Ray back here.
Hey, Errol. Andreas here from the Sporting News. Errol, how was the weight cut for this fight? And I wanted to follow that with the second question. If the rematch had to be at 47, I know you said you don't want to be there again. Are you willing to do this rematch back at welterweight?
It's something I got to talk to my management about, but hopefully it's at 154.
How was this particular weight cut? Was it a very difficult one, or did you feel at ease with the weight cut?
I mean, it's always difficult, but, like I said, I don't make any excuses. The better man won tonight.
One last question. What about Terrence surprised you the most? Was it his timing, his power? What surprised you?
Nothing really surprised me. He was just like I thought. It just my timing wasn't good today.
Questions for Errol Spence Jr.?
Hey, Errol, Keith Heideck from BoxingScene.com. What do you attribute your timing not being there to? Did you feel off physically or anything, or what was wrong in the fight?
Yeah, felt a little off physically, but most times I get through it. So, I thought it was gonna be just like the other times, but I couldn't kick it up a notch.
Errol, Sam Gordon here with the Las Vegas Review-Journal. How would you contextualize or describe Terrence's power, and when did you really get a feel for it for the first time tonight?
I got a feel for his power, probably like first, second round. He's a strong dude, but everybody at this top level have some type of power. But I think because my time was out, he was catching me in between shots.
Errol, Kevin Iole from Yahoo Sports. My question would be, your face was swelling up really badly. Were you having difficulty seeing as the fight progressed?
No, I wasn't having difficulty seeing it at all.
I'm sorry.
I said no, I didn't have difficulty seeing it at all.
Okay. And then lastly, did you feel when the fight started, did you feel good, or did you feel like it was, maybe one of those nights?
I felt cool. I thought, I could definitely do enough to win the fight, but I felt good. And like I said, I'm not here to make any excuses. I'm a grown man. I decided to agree to the weight and get down to it, and that's what I did. So, take no excuses. Hats off to the champion tonight.
Errol, straight back. Dan Rafael from Big Fight Weekend. I wanted to know, I know it's only a few minutes removed from the end of the fight. How do you think you're going to deal with this going forward, tomorrow, next week? Are you the kind of guy that's going to just bad night, shake it off, and all is good, or are you going to, stew over this for a while and it's going to hurt bad?
Nah, I'm not going to stew over it at all. I did what I was supposed to do, regardless of the outcome or anything like that. Like I said, I was going to do something, and I promised everybody I was going to do it. So I did it as a man. I stood up on my word. So I'm definitely not going to sulk over this. I'm going to get right back and get to it, hopefully at 154 pounds.
And Errol, even though, we know how big of a fight this was. Everybody talked about the historical significance of this fight all through the build-up, all for the last several years as we waited for it to happen. I wonder, it's happened. You go on the losing side of this one. Does it at least give you some solace to know that you gave the boxing public something that they had wanted for so long, even though obviously it didn't go your way?
Definitely. It was exciting, the whole build up to it and leading up to it too. So it's something that I wouldn't change for nothing, and I'm definitely open to the rematch, and hopefully it'll be at 154 pounds.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Morgan Campbell from the New York Times. This question is for Derek or for Errol. Once Bud won a couple rounds and he started to get the momentum, what types of tactical adjustments did you guys want to be able to make?
So just really kind of do our best to take away what he was doing instead of kind of standing in front of him. But I think that Errol, you can notice, I can notice his time was off really bad, and he was standing in front of him. So I think that that's kind of was the thing. It was just the timing. Reaction time was a little slower, but it's okay. It's like life, and you come back, you deal with it, and you get better.
Hi, Errol. Dan Matthews from the Daily Mail. I just wondered what you saw in the performance tonight that gives you confidence that in a rematch at 154 pounds that the result would be any different.
Who you talking to?
Errol.
Say it again.
I just wondered what aspects of the performance tonight give you confidence that you could change the result even at 154.
Because I know I'm a lot better than what I showed tonight, and I know that a lot of things was off with me, and even though Terrence Crawford did what he was supposed to, he was sharp and he was on point, and he made sure he was 100% ready in this fight.
Andrew Jones, ESPN and Anscape. First for Errol, I want to ask you, what did Derrick James say to you in terms of supporting you after the fight and how loyal he's been to you? And is this officially your last fight at 147 in your mind?
Yeah, in my mind, it's my last fight at 147 pounds. So, hopefully the next one be at 154. But Derrick, just told me that, keep.
What'd you think about the knockout, Manny?
Oh, that's very good.
Did you expect Spence to get knocked out like that? Did you expect him not to have the punch resistance, Manny?
I didn't expect that the fight will be like that, but I thought it will finish 12 rounds. But Crawford he did a good job.
Is Crawford
Manny
Terrence
number
one?
Pound for pound number one? I think so.
How would a rematch go with Spencer Crawford if they had a rematch?
Exactly.
How would a rematch go if they had a rematch?
A rematch, I don't think.
Did you feel like they need a rematch, Manny, after what you saw tonight?
I don't know. I don't know if there's a rematch.
Well, that's all we gotta go.
It's kind of one-sided fight.
Manny, Conor Ben. Are you going to fight Conor Ben? He's talking in the UK to say that he wants to fight you next.
We're retired. What do you think about Manny? What do you think about Charlo versus Canelo?
Oh, that's a good fight.
Yep. Keep moving, get moving. What about Charlo versus Terrence Crawford?
Terrence Crawford is a very good boxer.
What about Inoue versus Shane?
Inoue is my favorite guy.
Isn't Inoue, he's fighting Tamales next as for Undisputed. Isn't he part of Manny Pacquiao Promotions?
Yeah, Inoue is a very good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Manny, would you say Earl chance?
I'm sorry?
Manny, you want to give Earl a shot today? You want to give Earl a shot? Earl, you want to give Earl Spence a shot?
Errol Spence?
You want to fight Errol Spence? All right, guys, we got to go. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Manny, does he come from the park with you, Floyd Leonard? Does he belong with you
Manny,
guys?
what do you think is next?
Terrence Crawford with you, Floyd Leonard, does he belong on one of the
Yeah.
You want to give Earl Spence a chance?
Does this make Terrence Crawford an all-time great, Manny?
Does this fight make Terrence Crawford an all-time great in your eyes?
Well, he's still in his career, so he's prime in his career, so we'll see the journey of his life.
What's going to happen? What about you, Manny? When are you fighting? What's going to happen with you?
In Thailand.
Me?
Are you coming back, Manny?
I'm fighting with Buakaw, so
That guy can take a shot.
Coming back.
Thank you, Manny.